district child tax credit starting in tax year 2026 that is targeted at assisting families that do not receive the full benefits of the federal child tax credit. I want to be clear, with this amendment, we have an enormous opportunity to provide much needed support to struggling district families and invest in everyday Washingtonians. So why should we do this? First, tax credits are the most efficient method of getting relief to residents. There is extremely little overhead, and the EITC and the CTC represent cash in neighbors' pockets, cash that goes right back into the economic activity of the district without any agency or contractor taking a cut. What's more, the EITC match acceleration puts money in the pockets of struggling residents with a near immediate effect. We can't miss this opportunity at a time when we are seeing alarming rates of child poverty in the district, including more amongst a third of children in Wards 7 and 8. Secondly, this amendment only uses a fraction of the revenue secured in underlying resolution. 10 council members have joined together to co-introduce this amendment, but I want to also take a moment to respond to a few of the concerns that have been raised. And Mr. Chairman, if I could have 2 additional minutes just to finish this point. One is about process. We shouldn't do this on an emergency basis. The underlying bill already makes significant changes on an emergency basis with close to zero input from members of the public. And the underlying bill creates more than $500 million in revenue. And if we defer all decisions on how to use that revenue, we cede all of our authority to the mayor. We already know how that money would be spent, in part on overspending that the council needs to be doing more anyway to counteract. We've also heard that there are no hearings on the provisions of the amendment. Again, there have been no hearings on the underlying emergency or any of the provisions that it includes. And I will refute the claim that have been made that there are no hearings. We know that the EITC, or the Earned Income Tax Credit, is already law. It has been approved by this council. We are expanding it. The Child Tax Credit had already been passed and funded by this council. The mayor unfortunately repealed it. We are reestablishing it. And so I want to thank Councilmember Fruman for his essential collaboration on this amendment and the 8 additional colleagues who have co-introduced the amendment to make it a transformative investment in the lives of thousands of Washingtonians. We are in a time when poor and working class residents are facing an alarming convergence of pressures. Emergency rental assistance is funded at a fraction of what it was in previous years. Hunger is on the rise, SNAP is threatened, LIHEAP is limited, and more. This amendment is about supporting everyday Washingtonians, and it is a way to secure the district's financial future. With that, Mr. Chairman, I move the amendment. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman.